Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here as we are in the World Series. We're down 2-1 against the Tigers. We're playing in Detroit for Game 4. Well, we gave the Tigers the ability to have a walk-off home run, 2-run home run against Cody Allen. And well, we're going to see Zimmerman again out here for this 4th game. And well, Chad Crow will come out here. And that's one thing with the Tigers rotation. They got 3 good stars, and after that, they kind of fall off. So we're seeing Zimmerman. Hopefully we can knock him down as we start off with the single just under the glove of the third baseman there, as that will be a leadoff single. Going to the next batter. That's going to be straight over to short, though, as that is a double play. Addison Russell bats into that one. So Crow, bottom of the first, third batter seen, and that's a breaking ball outside corner, and that's a swing and a miss. So here we have Hap, the DH today, as he strikes out with that fastball up in the zone, and we go into the third. Changeup outside corner. LaCroix, swing and a miss. As Crow is settling in here, the next batter, a 1-2 count. Well, that's a four-seam fastball inside the zone. Can't catch up to it. So we go down to the top of the 4th as Hayward crushes this out in left center. It's going to hit and go out in the stand, so a ground rule double there for Hayward. As Chris Bryant out here reaching for that one. And we have a little base running snafu a little bit, as we do get Hayward back to second. Rizzo, though, will hit into the double play to end the inning. Little snafu there at second, but luckily it wasn't an out. As we go to the top of the 5th, Harper, hard hit ball, deep, left, center. It's still going, and it will be caught on the run over the shoulder catch. And that is a long, long run there. As next one, Hap's going to put it in the same spot, but luckily this one is hit hard and under the glove. He did have a runner out on first. It was Schwarber, as Hap hits the first run of the game in the top of the 5th. I'm sorry. As we get on the board here, next one is Baez. He's going to ground it over to short, and they're going to let Hap score. Makes it 2-0. So trying to hold on to this lead here. Contreras pokes this one out in right in top of the 5th, as we had a base running error there, but we do have 1 on with 2 out, and Hayward pops this up in the infield. Easy play. So we're going to move in to the 6th, where we tack on 2 as Crow has a no-hitter going on here. The 6th was uneventful, or the bottom of the 5th was uneventful for the Tigers. But the top of the 6th, Rizzo just gets one in on the hands and cannot push it out in the right field. So we're going to go in the bottom of the 6th. 2-0 count with 2 outs, and this, finally the first hit of the Tigers comes in the bottom of the 6th. Hayward picks this up, rifles it into second. Not going to be in time. Probably had a chance if he would have caught that cleaner off the wall. 0-2 count, though. This one is right over to Baez. Easy play after a walk, and that will end the inning. So going into the bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. Just hung a breaking ball over the plate, and that one's crushed by Castellanos. So that cuts the lead in half at 2-1. As this one was the last batter, we're going to come out with Hector Neris coming out here. Has not let any runs in, and Will Bronxton, that's no hit for him. This one's on the outside. We are in the bottom of the 9th now, as this one is safe. Lead off single there. 0-2 count, though. Slider outside corner, and that gets the first out of the 9th. Trying to hold that base runner at first. This one's going to be, though, a little swinging bunt. It will sacrifice over the base runner into scoring position. 0-1 count, and this one's rifled in deep center. It will be caught by Harper. We strand that tying run at second to tie the series at 2-2 and move it back to Chicago. So, good job here by Chad Crow. Pretty much pitched out into the 7th until he gave up 2 hits. Other than that, was pretty good. Actually, we're going to be in Detroit for this next game. If we go into a game, or when we go into a game 6, we will be in Chicago. So, we're going to come out here, and we're going to hit the ball best as we can. Since the series is tied, we're going to come out here with Quintana. We need some rest a little bit, and well, Crow came up big with us, and Quintana has before. So the first batter, Hayward, will put a single over in left field. Looks like a repeat of yesterday as he gets on base. And here's Bryant with 2-1. Going to put this down into right field, but playable. So Riz out here. Riz hits one deep center field. Easily catchable. Hayward does move over to third. Runners on the corners. Next one, it's Happ. Happ, hard hit ball, deep center. And still going back and caught just short of the running track, but that will end your inning as the Cubs not able to get one of those runs behind or around the plate is J.D. Martinez chasing that one upstairs. And what we're going to have Harper crush one in the top of the 2nd, and that is a no-doubter. 424 feet off the fat end of the bat, and Hellickson's out here trying to find what he can do. As finally we see their 4th pitcher in their rotation, as we're on our 5th. So this is a completely winnable game if this keeps on going up. But Quintana's going to be on a short leash, but if he keeps on pitching like this, Upton chasing that one upstairs. 1-1 count. This one's going to be down the line and bounce off the base. Will be picked up by Hayward and thrown in to second. So the first base runner for the Tigers is not going to matter as Bryant knocks this one down. Not able to get a play over to first though. 2-2 count. The next one, 4-seam inside. Tyler Austin chasing that one, and that will end your inning. So top of the 3rd. Russell here is going to put this in right center. This one will not get past the outfielder, so that will be a single. Riz up next. Riz chasing that one, just golfing on the other side of the plate, and that will be caught in foul territory next to third to end your inning. Going to the bottom of the 3rd. This one down in the zone. It looks like it's going to hit off the wall. We do try to jump, but otherwise Hayward plays off the wall. They're going to try to test the throw. It will be on time, and we will get the 3rd out of the inning from Cabrera, trying to test the throw in from Hayward to the cutoff man, and that will end your inning. So next one is Schwarber, and Schwarber's going to crush this one in right field. This is going to be over the outfielder, and we're going to try for 2 and slide in. Just gets his left hand in there, and Will Baez is up next. That's going to be up the middle. We're going to send Schwarber home. Schwarber's going to test this throw. It's going to come in, gets his left hand in there, and the Cubs go up 2-0. So Baez with that RBI, but Contreras is still chasing pitches. We're going to try to steal this. And I have no idea what I was thinking there, but nowhere close. We go in the bottom of the 5th. Full count. 4-seam against Upton. Not happening today. So top of the 6th with 1 on. Schwarber's going to crank this one out in right center. It has a chance, and it is just off the wall, but with 2 outs, we send everyone. And well, that will be Schwarber having a triple, an RBI triple at that. The Cubs extend the lead to 3-0. So next one is Harper. Harper rifles this at The pitcher hits him right in the right shoulder. He will be all right, though, and will stay in the game. So the Cubs do add one, but the thing is, the Cubs have had lights out starting pitching. We're going to the bottom of the sixth. J.D. Martinez staring at that one. With one guy on after a walk, this one goes down the third base line. They're going to try to get in, and will not be a strong throw by Schwarber. So runners will be at second and third. And well, we're going to go to the bullpen. We're going to have a short lease on Quintana today. He's pitched pretty good. We need to get out of this jam and preserve to lead. So Quintana giving us a good game against Hellickson. A winnable game here. We're going to bring in Brandon Moyer. He's been alright in his 6 games. 0-2 count. Slider outside. And Moyer's locked in. So 2-0 count. Gets one inside. This is going to be rifled straight to Hayward. Easily playable. And we strand those 2 scoring runs. One at third and one at second. So the Cubs here trying to get something going. That's a slider. Still inside the zone, but swing and a miss at that one. So next one. This is going to be hit out in right center and playable for Hayward, as this is still a 3-0 shutout. We're going to go in and bring out Cody Allen. We're going to bring out, we replaced Hector Neris. He came in and pitched a good 8th, but Cody Allen needs to get something going here, as this one's inside. Grounded straight over to Addison Russell, and that will be your first out. But a short lease for Cody Allen here is if he starts losing it. But this one, a curveball outside corner, swing and a miss, and it looks like he is locked in today. 2-2 count as this one popped up in center field. The Cubs will take this game and make it a 3-2 series. So Quintana, short lease today, but good pitching. Good pitchers duel between him and Hellickson. Biggest thing is Quintana made the Tigers strand the runs in the 5 1/3 that he did pitch. So we're going to hope in Chicago we have a chance to win it for these home fans going into Game 6. And we'll see if we can take this one, as we're going to have none other than Johnny Lester on the mound. Put great in that first game. Today he's going against Verlander, the other pitcher we really struggle with on the Tigers rotation, but they're only putting 3 down. So on a little bit short rest, a 4 days rest, can we hit Verlander in Chicago? We'll have to see. We didn't hit Verlander and get runs on him until maybe the 5th or 6th inning of the first game against him, and it was just trying to get his pitch count up. But we can be patient here when he pitches. He does throw a lot of balls over the past couple of years, and so we're going to have to make him pitch strikes. That's going to be the biggest thing, is make him put the ball over the plate so we can get some hits. Here's the lineup for today. A little bit of changes here with Tillison at 8th. Otherwise, their lineup's been pretty consistent the entire series, so that's why I showed that change. Tyler Austin did play 1 game at first. And John Lester looking for his 5th postseason win, a .39 ERA, 23 innings pitched. And well, he's going to come out strong here. Cutter outside corner. Staring at that one all day long is not going to get you anywhere. So when Verlander's up here, he is going to try to take this game and duel Lester, and it's going to be quite a task with how he is pitching. So going to the bottom of the first after Lester has a 3-up, 3-down inning, and Hayward strikes out that one, and Verlander's well on his way, but he does have a walk there at first, and Rizzo goes fishing for that one. So top of the second, and this one's down the line. It seems like they've had some good hits down the line. It takes a bad bounce, but they don't try to get into second. Probably had a chance there. 2-2 count, 4-seam against Upton, and he's staring at that one. Strike 3. 0-1 count here with the next batter, and this is going to be in the dirt. They're going to try to test Contreras, and the quick tag by Baez gets him. A little bit off the throw there, but again, Lester giving up a triple, or a double, but at the end of the day, still settling in. He did pitch 31 pitches by the second inning, but the thing is, Schwarber had a big at bat here. Takes it 7 pitches before he takes this one out in right center. Next one will be Contreras. This one will be hit hard, but not a lot of movement out in right, and that will end your inning. So a lot of pitches by both of these pitchers. So you might see the bullpens duel later on in the game, as this one, sweeping curve outside corner. He's stunned by that one. Lester, good breaking ball. We go to the top of the fifth, and change up right down the middle. We hang that one and get lucky it's not crushed. And we'll bottom of the fifth. Schwarber going yard out in right field against Verlander. Remember, we started hitting him hard in the bottom of the fifth the first time we saw him. Couldn't get any runs until the sixth. But today Schwarber launches this one and puts us on board first. So with how Lester's pitching, this could win us the series and a second World Series in this series. But so many series going on here. But Baez not continuing his attempt at bat with that swing. Top of the sixth, 0-2 count, cutter outside corner. Goodbye, Tilson. With 0-2 count later on, and Madasi's not catching up to that one either, as Lester gets 2 strikeouts there. We move into the seventh, and this one will be right up the middle just by a diving Russell. We've had a good chance to get out of jams with Lester. We're going to keep him in here, and while he gives up another single up the middle, and we're thinking, should Lester really be on a short lease in the seventh after giving up 2 hits? No, he's going to come out here and have a cutter outside corner, and he is still working. Next batter. Into a double play here. Good glove toss over to Baez. And Lester shows that he can play the big time and again. Trying to pick up, I've never seen this, his 4th win of the postseason, but Riz isn't going to help him out as he chases that one. He gets all angry, throwing the equipment. Top the 8th, inside. LaCroix pulls this one left, and Lester finally gives up a run in the top of the 8th. By this time, I was thinking about taking him out, but I'm saying, hey, we want to bring in Hector Neris, who hasn't struggled in the postseason. And I think he can only pitch 1 inning, but we need to get there in the 9th. But Lester's still out here in the top of the 8th after giving up that home run, getting a pop-up here. And we just need one more out to get out of the 8th. Lester throws it outside, gets a grounder over to Riz, and Riz is going to run over to first and tag it. So the Cubs need something here as we go in to the 9th inning. Tie ball game. We go to the bottom of the 8th. We're gonna be at the plate against Brandon Kinsler, as Happ puts this down the line with 2 outs, trying to get something on the board to take it so we can come out and close it with our bullpen. So at first, Hayward is going to ground this over to second, just not hit hard enough to put it in right field. And well, we're going to go in the ninth. We're going to bring out Brandon Morrow, and that's a four-seam up and inside. Next batter, slider, not even close, but still swings at it. Morrow here, 2-2 count, and this one it will go out in center field. So at this point, Morrow has given up some big hits, but he has been good when we needed him to be, and here he is again. Slider, outside corner. We were pitching around a lot of batters and trying to get them to chase. Well, they were chasing all day today. And so we're going to have Russell, Bryant, and Rizzo out here. In the ninth, Russell hits one. It's going to be down the line, and it will go foul. Almost had a walk-off there, but instead, in on the hands protecting, and well, that's gone. But here, Bryant will put one out in right field with one out. So Riz up next. Riz hits one, no doubt about this one, straight center field, and while Rizzo hits a walk-off home run to win the World Series in Chicago. That is absolutely crazy. A walk-off home run for Rizzo after a base hit by Bryant keeps the inning alive. I can't believe this. After we were knocked out last season, didn't even give really any competition to the Nationals. We signed Bryce Harper. We commit to having Crow out here to pitch in our rotation. We don't have a lot of strong outings in a row this season, but we do pretty good. We go into the playoffs and we just dominate. Lester absolutely dominated. Chris Bryant launching at least 10 home runs. And Rizzo topping it all off. He's had some great hits, but just being so clutch here. And that's without Harper hitting pretty good in the postseason either. He's come up big in this World Series, but for the most part, before Game 5 and the Giants, he was still batting 161. So thank you all for joining me. We will have our offseason this weekend over on Saturday. Here's the quick awards. None other than Chris Bryant being the MVP here and Russell being the World Series MVP with 2 RBIs. So I will see you guys next time. This Saturday will be up for the offseason at noon. That's noon EST. Later, guys.